Good day everybody and welcome back to a new building series. Welcome back, it hasn't even begun. I'm losing my mind already. Anyway, we're building a suburban house, much like the one you see in front of you, except this is the prototype build. The real one is over here. A brief word here, this is just a 3-block deep hole with bedrock at the bottom. If you spawn in a custom super flat world, this should be the default. Anyway, this isn't really important until we get to the driveway, so less about that, more about building the house. From above, this is what it looks like. I'll put some dimensions on the screen now. This bit's a bit fiddly because the original idea wasn't going to work, so we've got this lovely drawing of rectangles. This is not to scale. All shapes are deliberately exaggerated to show the true dimensions. If you follow this, it should be just fine. Please note that all dimensions are measuring the exterior walls of each section, so that means it includes overlapping, but you should be smart enough to figure that out anyway. I'll be happy to answer any questions on this in the comments, because it's a admittedly rather rubbish way of conveying this, but there was literally no other way to do it. The entire plot, excluding the little 9x9 square at the back, is 43 blocks by 71. 43 by 71. And now, normal service will be resumed. There we go. And let's get straight into building the front of the house, the facade. So anyway, we've already got the floor plan here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks up. And, oh dear, make a rectangle like such. Dead easy. Do this all the way around like this, leaving a hole, of course, where the windows and doors, there's only one door, windows and door singular, is going to go. I've got a ridiculously sore throat because this is my 5th take of this build, would you believe it? So you should have that. And at the edges here, build up like that, 2 blocks in. And then, oh dear, quartz like such, and then quartz in the middle, leaving 2 block wide windows, and then just fill with black glass panes like that. Could not be simpler. And repeat that on the other side. You'll note it is symmetrical. If you're wondering why these bits look different, it's because they've got quartz slabs on them like that. That will come later. Anyway, we must now do the porch. Now inside, you want to go to the topmost layer here and build a layer of quartz across. This is just a placeholder currently for what the actual ceiling is going to be made of. And then you want to build a sort of 1-block lip across the top like that. Now the reason for this is where the porch is going to be. So at the top of the lip here, 2 blocks in from the edge, place a block, half block and down, half block and down, half block and down. Now at the end here, build out by 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. Here, add another 2. Here, add 1. And then start building across like this. And you've got the natural shape of the porch. It's exactly the same at this other side here. So this is where your ceiling is going to go. That's the lip there. Drag this all the way across like such, and at the top of the lip, 2 blocks in, 1, half block, half block, half block, out 4, out 2, out 1, and then start building across like this, and those 2 should meet up in the middle. I'll do all that block placing off camera and I'll see you in just a little bit. Right, your porch should be done. And now we've got to put the pillars in. And this presents us with a problem, because if you build up, you'll notice there is a little gap here. Now, I've solved this quite simply by placing a block like that. Looks a bit ugly, but that's only at the moment. You'll see what I'm going to do later. Luckily, with the middle one, you can build up all the way and it looks just fine. With this, I decided to fill in the front bit like this, and then put another block like this to minimize the impact like such. And so basically what you're doing is you're adding a second layer to the entire inside of the of the porch all the way around. To be honest, you can do this any way you like. You can even sort of fill the porch in entirely if you want, like that. I'm choosing not to do that because I quite like the staggered interior of the porch, and I'll be putting these in all the way across, like so. Bit tedious, but I think in the end, on balance, probably worth it. Anyway, you're probably wondering what this gap is here, and that's left open because the middle section's got to go in it. So, find where your pillars are. Mine are here. 2 blocks back. Delete. This one here. Just build it up temporarily. So professional I am. Delete. And build it up like that. And now, all the roof in between, I want you to get rid of it. Like such. And then extend the lip from earlier over the top of the pillars. Like so. And then get rid of this beam in here, and at the ceiling height, which is this bit here from earlier, build across like that, leaving this block here free. Then you want to build across like this, and then fill in the gap on either side like that. So what you should end up with is a sort of weird base structure in here with a white ceiling above the porch. Please listen to this complimentary music. Right, done. And then, of course, you're free just to build like so. And yeah, that's that done. On to the second layer. Dead easy. 1, 2, 3, 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Build across like so. And here, 1, 2, 3, 4. There are no windows on this side, although you can choose to put them in if you want to. Just lots of placing blocks, lots of building. Across again. Yeah, and as you can see, the bottom section and the top section are mirror images of each other. So make sure you've got 2 blocks at the edge. Place your quartz, 2 blocks, middle bit, 2 blocks gap. 3, fill with glass panes. In the center, slightly different. Put the quartz in the middle first, measure 2 blocks. How convenient, it's just the right size. It's almost like I planned it. And then this bit is, well, it's not a mirror image because it's not there obviously, but it's a mirror image of that side, as you can see. Yeah, the facade of the house is almost done. Yeah, I think I'll just build it up properly before I do the final finishing touches, and I'll see you in just a few minutes. Well, of course it'll be no time at all for you, but it's a few minutes for me. Never mind. Okay, just a few finishing touches here. First of all, on top of the slabs here, on top of the stairs, place slabs like this to get the sort of full railing effect, like so. These are optional, by the way. You don't have to put these in. These were admittedly a last-minute addition to the prototype build, but I thought would look good, and they ended up coming off nicely. And returning to the center section here, what you're going to do is you're going to build a triangle, quite simply. So 1 block in, go up, and then leave a 1 block gap every time. So you end up with like something like this, and then you want to put the weird bit in the center here, which is just these 3 here, like so. And then fill. Ooh, don't do that. Fill with glass, and I think that'll about do it for the facade. Yes, maybe I could have put the porch stone in, but I think I'll do that with all the other outdoors stuff in the outdoors episode, which is going to come about 50 episodes in the future. But what will be useful in preparation for the next episode, which is going to be the huge roof structure this thing has, is build up the frame to a height of, well, let's check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. Yeah, so build up the frame, the entire frame, excluding the garage though, to 5 blocks tall. So all of this, don't bother about the interior walls, just do the exterior walls. All of this up 5 blocks in a frame in preparation for the roof episode. and I will see you there. Do not forget to like the video if you're enjoying the series so far and want to see more. Subscribe for more videos like this, and it also gives me extra motivation. And I will see you in the next video of Suburban House Build. Goodbye.